Est-ce que vous m'entendez? Ah, je suis désolé, hein. Franchement, je suis désolé, le jeu il a bug complet. Oh, la musique elle est stylée. Je suis désolé, tout à l'heure mon jeu il a complètement crash, le CD il a crash, voilà. Non, là on passe sur la saison 2 de Batman, je vais mettre la miniature vite fait. Comment tu vas, Yves? Ah, je suis désolé, j'ai pas eu le temps de faire la miniature sur ce jeu-là, donc je vais mettre la miniature comme ça. Ah, ça m'a déco de tout! Ah, j'étais carrément déco de tout. Ok. Encore mon site de montage déco, le Nightbot déco complètement de ma chaîne, d'accord. Tous ces décos, quoi. Super. Rejoins la chaîne, reviens. Sinon ça va mal aller. Batou, batou, batou. C'est ça mon gars. J'espère que tu vas bien, Yves. Et je vous le dis, on va faire le premier épisode de la saison 2 de Batman, de la série. Et après on passera sur Batman Arkham Asylum. Pourquoi je suis dans les commentaires? Je m'en bats les couilles des commentaires. Gros. Ça va le vendredi soir? Ah ben ouais. Bon, la Minia, j'ai perdu la Minia. Minia, Minia. Oui, la Minia. Ah, c'est bon, elle est là. Ouais, les bugs du vendredi aussi. Ouais, ça. Merci Damien pour ton like, merci mon amour. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'ils nous disent? Choisissez comment débuter votre histoire. Batman l'ennemi intérieur peut être commencé comme une nouvelle histoire ou la continuité de mes choix que j'ai fait dans la saison 1. Utilisez les choix par défaut. Non, on va continuer nos choix à nous qu'on a fait dans la saison 1. Eh ben heureusement j'ai pas tué Alfred parce que sinon ben, il n'y aura pas Alfred dans celui-là. Titre du jeu Batman, connard. Ah! C'est bon, Nico, c'est bon. Allez, c'est parti. Continuez votre histoire. Ah non! Oh putain, ça m'a fait peur. Ok. Allez, c'est parti. MDR bébé, ce matin, le gars qui t'a dit appelle Alfred. Ah ouais, mon deuxième partenariat qui me dit appelle Alfred. Je t'aime aussi, mon gars. Épisode 1, il y a combien d'épisodes? Épisode 2, épisode 3, oh, Joker. Épisode 5. Non, j'ai que l'épisode 1. J'ai même pas l'épisode 2, frère. Bon, on va refaire comme... Oh, ils ont mis en violet. On va faire comme Alfred. Le partenariat qui dit si vous avez un problème, appelez Alfred, quoi. Ils ont cru que j'étais dans Batman, quoi. J'adore. C'est stylé, mon cœur. Bon, totale découverte encore, hein.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into...
Ah, juste, pardon, excusez, mais c'est sombre, non? Je sais pas si vous voyez quelque chose, mais moi je vois que dalle, quoi. C'est sombre, elle est où la luminosité, là? Ah, d'accord. Mettez tout noir, hein, ça ira plus vite, gros. On voyait même pas le symbole, hein. Ça va être mieux, là, non?
Chaos. I
Ah,
was
c'est mieux.
committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the children of Arkham, marking another triumph.
Moi, je sais même plus les choix que j'ai fait dans la saison 1. Non, je vais faire de la merde.
Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Je parie sur le numéro 5.
Lucky 13.
Lol.
There it is, my
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me.
Ah, Bruce, il a changé, gros. Il est devenu plus beau gosse.
Like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
Looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
Ah, la roulette.
He has a
Roulette russe, c'est mieux.
reputation for being
C'est pas
lucky.
pareil. Hein.
But then you
Là,
don't need luck
là
to
t'as
grow
des chances,
a
mais là
house.
t'as pas de chance dans la roulette russe. Hein. T'as vite fait de mourir dans la roulette russe.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Maury's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're...
La première saison, le final, je me suis fait arracher l'oreille. Je l'ai toujours.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Ah ouais,
Is
j'ai bien
something
cloqué.
wrong? You seem distracted.
Mais dégage la vieille, je vais pas te niquer, merde.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
How about we go back to my place?
Oh,
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
well, since you put it like that. I never do this, you know.
You know, me neither.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Oh, il lui a tranché la gorge d'une violence. Moi, je sais de quelle manière. On s'est cru dans le Mexique avec cette chanson ou quoi?
Let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no
Oula.
one leave.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status? Batman?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Il met plus le Discord, le bot. Non, il doit le mettre avant Instant Gaming.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Distraction. Rattling around.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
I know. Remember, choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money. But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
Riddler's taken hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Cashier's booth.
Ouais, il doit mettre le partenariat et normalement le Discord.
First.
Oula, ta mère, ça m'a enlevé de mon écran. Chut à mon cœur, j'espère que ça va.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Ça va, ouais, ça va bien, mon gars.
I don't believe that's it.
Ah! J'ai mal au petit doigt, frère.
I'll clear a path.
C'est ça, ouais.
Give them hell. We're counting on you.
Oh putain, c'est des nouveaux trucs, gros. Faut le savoir, ça.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage! The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Mec, ta mère, j'ai def, toi. Oh putain. Ah, il est mieux fait que la saison. Ligoté, électrocuté, gros. Pas chier.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Je t'aime, Simka.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day. Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines.
Putain, il va lui couper la tête, gros, faut que je fasse quoi? Tu crois que je sais quoi faire? Moi, il va lui couper le crâne. Oh putain, c'est passé juste.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I save people. It's what I do.
Your naivete is just embarrassing. I save people. You should concentrate on saving yourself. Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that
Les
happen.
énigmes! Ah merde! Faut faire marcher le cerveau. On est mal barré.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Oh putain, c'est la meuf dans Suicide Squad.
After all,
celle du début, la noire, c'est elle. Oh putain. Je t'aime mon cœur. Ah putain, on le reconnaît hein.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help tracking him down. Yeah. That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
C'est la meuf de Suicide Squad, je vous jure que c'est elle.
You know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler, they're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table.
Elle a dit que j'ai besoin d'une équipe,
You knew me even a little.
Elle va nous dire qui.
Hesitate.
Oh oui, elle va me donner qui.
You want me on
C'est Suicide Squad en mode avec Batman.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I noticed, all right. Just like I noticed you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far. as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
Tu paries qu'elle va nous donner des méchants, tels que Bane, Harley, tout ça. Je parie que c'est ça, c'est sûr et certain.
This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He was asking about a riddle.
What kind of riddle?
Something about a mind bender that drove men to madness.
Interesting. I've heard that before. Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask.
Il est badass, ce costume-là, il est mieux, franchement, que celui du premier.
Criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
Of course I am. They're an obvious target. Just like anyone who threatens Gotham's safety.
Obvious for you. Most people just run the other way.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
MDR, le gars s'arrête sur la tenue de bateau. À souligner. Ouais, quoi, c'est vrai, elle est mieux. Le gars, il y a des cordes partout, il y a un gars qui se fait couper le doigt. Oh, t'as pas vu sa tenue, comment elle est belle? Pardon, excuse-moi. Avait zappé. Tour Wayne. C'est pas plus le manoir Wayne.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Excusez-moi, j'ai eu un message là de la play là qui s'est affiché, vous avez dû voir un petit carré noir. Ça dit dans 15 minutes l'application va s'arrêter parce qu'il n'y a pas d'activité quoi. Dans 15 minutes elle va s'arrêter parce qu'il n'y a pas d'activité. What? Mais je joue là, il y a une activité, me casse pas les couilles, il va pas arrêter mon live. Non mais c'est quoi ça?
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Ah, j'ai mis du jazz, frère. Ah!
Selena.
Selena.
She'll stay away if she knows what's good for her.
C'est du jazz ça frère. J'ai mis un peu de jazz là. La play est rebelle maintenant, c'est ça. C'est ma play, elle décide. Dans 12 secondes elle va me parler, elle va me dire ta gueule.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine.
Derrière mon cœur.
It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field. Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long.
Relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Ok, chef. Invitez pas à partie vocale.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Tiens, mon cœur. Je t'aime, toi, t'es magnifique. What the fuck, c'est quoi ce truc?
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am
Je
I?
possède un œil, mais... Eh, j'ai pas eu le temps de lire, enculé!
Sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Mais putain! Je possède un œil, mais je ne peux pas voir. Qui suis-je? Je possède un œil, la justice aveugle, le trou d'une aiguille, l'œil d'un cyclone. Le valet borgne, hein? Je possède un œil, mais ne peut pas voir qui suis-je. À votre avis, c'est quoi? Cherchons, cherchons. Putain! La justice est aveugle, je dirais, mais je pense pas que c'est ça. Non, c'est même pas la justice est aveugle. Attendez, je possède... Ah putain, ta mère. Le cyclone, non, l'œil d'un cyclone c'est pas possible. Un valet borgne. Ah, un valet, ben oui. Ben oui, c'est ça. C'est ça. C'est ça. Je possède un œil, mais je ne peux pas voir qui suis-je. Un valet borgne, c'est ça. T'es trop belle, mon cœur. T'es magnifique. C'est ça, putain. Faut faire marcher le cerveau.
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
Ah, pas du tout, c'était pas ça. Pas du tout, alors je me suis trompé, alors c'est le trou d'une aiguille, frère.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
J'ai cru pour le valet, c'était possible en plus, mais non. C'était le trou d'une aiguille, frère. On va chercher le trou d'une aiguille. Mais pourquoi tu descends? Je t'ai dit de descendre, wesh. Vas-y, descends si tu veux, me casse pas les aiguilles. Je sais même pas quoi faire. Je sais même pas où aller, gros. Tu dois faire quoi ici, gros? Regarder tes joujoux, là?
No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
Oui, ça c'est en bas de costume, on le sait. T'adores tes joujoux, gros, on va pas me casser les yeux.
The stunner's been upgraded. Thankfully, I'm not on the receiving end of the jolt.
Ça va, t'as tout vu, on peut y aller? Parce que je crois qu'il faut aller voir Alfred, là. Je t'aime aussi, mon cœur. Même pas, faut que j'aille sur l'ordi, je parie, non?
Never forget.
T'es mon cœur, t'inquiète. Mais où est-ce qu'il va? Mais gros, je t'ai dit d'aller là. Mais gros, tu cliques sur le truc, il se casse, le perso, t'es sérieux? Ah, je clique là, le gars, il se casse. Ah, le bot ordinateur, il est là, il me casse pas les couilles. Ah, il me terre. Mais quoi? Mais faut que j'aille où? Ah, maintenant faut que je parle à Alfred, t'es sérieux?
Your guess is as good as mine.
A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound?
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside.
Putain, ça m'a fait saouler là pour trouver le truc, hein.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll fire up the R&D lab.
J'ai envie de chips.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
J'avoue, oui, je suis andalou. Andalou qu'à toi.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina.
Elle est encore elle là? Celle qui m'a viré là? Elle est sérieuse? Vas-y, je peux pas la virer à mon tour, qu'elle dégage. Salope.
The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the
Ouais,
details.
qu'à moi, et moi t'as dans les oreilles qu'à toi. C'est ça mon cœur.
Well, I don't mean to pry,
Je t'aime pas.
what's in that
Merveilleuse,
case?
magnifique.
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, just some tax papers. Accounting is doing an audit or something.
Well, you shouldn't have to be burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
La salade. C'est ça mon cœur.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Vers mon cœur. Ah, on voit que ça sort tout seul.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well,
salut, c'est bon, comment tu vas?
Not bad.
On va bien, et toi?
See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
He would love that.
I hope he
je me tente une course de 4 heures. Et voilà.
Well, you know Al. No one.
Ouais, il y a que 2 saisons pour le moment.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family, after all. We don't have to talk about this right now. We have enough on our plates at the moment.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Une course d'endurance.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit.
Yeah,
We just came by to ask a few questions.
T'as les courses d'endurance, ce que je faisais avant, comme maintenant j'ai arrêté quoi.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water? Donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
Pourquoi j'ai arrêté? Parce que quand je fais autre chose à côté, comme avant à l'époque je faisais de la boxe, après j'ai fait... En même temps avec la boxe je faisais de l'endurance aussi. Après j'ai arrêté tout ça et je me suis remis à ma passion, je suis resté dessus donc voilà.
We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Même si avec ma passion je cours quand même, mais bon, on court pas très longtemps.
I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from
Ça,
Arkham
manque plus que les plumes. Ouais, c'est le Joker qui nous a montré en photo, c'est pas mal.
I was thinking maybe you
La boxe, je kiffe aussi. Oh, c'est pas mal la boxe.
He listed you
Ça défoule.
as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money.
Salut Smack, comment tu vas? J'espère que tu vas bien. On va bien, on va bien.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises chief
Je suis
technology
dégoûté.
officer
Là, je suis de
Lucius
côté.
Fox
Lucius est
died
mort, je suis
last
dégoûté.
Tuesday in the
Putain.
violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family, as if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it.
Je pouvais pas le sauver. Je sais pas, peut-être avec d'autres choix ou quoi, je sais pas, mais je pense pas. Je pense pas.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you, I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course.
Et comme ça a gardé mes choix de la première saison, donc voilà. Avec Lucius, j'ai fait d'autres choix aussi à la première saison. Donc ça compte aussi, donc c'est dur.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
Ok, Rock, pas de soucis. Je regarderai.
None of this feels real.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it.
J'ai vu Rock, ça je sais, il est fait, hein. C'est fait, tout est réglé au maximum, hein. Tout est fait. Je l'ai fait, mais il veut pas le mettre. Alors.
Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
Script, ouais, sur quelques scènes, c'est
He
script.
gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was... What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
Dire la vérité, dis la vérité.
Safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got.
Oh putain, il y a des trucs sur les relations maintenant dans celui-là. Oh là là, il y a tout qui va changer. Je vous dis, celui-là il est vachement plus gore que le premier. Hein. Déjà la scène du début était vachement gore. What?
For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging...
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on.
Tu l'as fait, The Walking Dead? Non, je les ai jamais fait. Et je vais les faire. Quand j'aurai toute la collection, je les ferai. Mais sinon, je les ai jamais fait.
Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me.
Je vous ferai Game of Thrones aussi. Borderlands, qui est comme ça aussi.
I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
C'est quoi cette carte postale?
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me.
Ok, t'as fait que les 2 saisons.
I know you're a man of your word.
Je sais qu'il y a des épisodes bonus aussi de Walking Dead sur la série.
The moment we met, friends for life.
Ça, moi je vais acheter toute la collection et vous les faire.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment.
C'est un enterrement, il ferme pas sa gueule, lui.
The guys will be so excited. Thank you, Bruce. Ooh, that's a good one. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
De toute façon, sur tous les jeux comme ça, je peux jouer avec mes abos sur les jeux comme ça. Vous pouvez choisir les choix et moi choisir mes choix. Et celui qui a plus de choix, enfin, vous allez voir.
I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say,
il parle
John.
beaucoup.
He gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End.
Ah bah j'espère que t'as bien mangé.
We're on Riddler's trail.
Vous me donnez faim à tous aller manger. Là.
Enjoying the view?
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose.
Non, j'ai jamais fait des trois. Jamais. J'aimerais bien le faire, mais...
The way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing. And I mean nothing to get her man.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you were the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on...
T'en veux, t'en auras. À la fin de cet épisode, je lancerai sur Batman Arkham Asylum. Et là, t'en auras de la baston.
Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Court mais génial, ça dépend. Moi je vais faire l'intégrale, donc ça va prendre longtemps quand même.
Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Bah en 3 lives normalement c'est fini avec moi. Comme je fais des streams de 3 heures ou de 2 heures, voilà c'est fini. Mais à résoudre toutes les énigmes et chercher tous les trophées, ça me prend un moment.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you. Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, God.
Ok, c'est bon, pas de soucis. Merci à toi d'être passé. On dirait que Batman est paumé quand il vole partout, ouais, c'est vrai, on dirait.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock, or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Ah putain, on sait ce qui va arriver hein, si on rentre dedans. Coupage de doigts, de tête, etc. Comme au début du jeu. Bon. J'espère que ça va pas être ça. Petite musique sympa. Hein.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens. There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Putain, mais il nous joue à quel jeu là, lui? Il est taré, non?
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy. Ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Oh putain, c'est un four le truc quoi, d'accord.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Bon, allons résoudre tout ça maintenant. Alors ça c'est un truc chaud donc il se fait cramer.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
Ça déjà de fait.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky they'll kill each other. recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here. Maury, he sold technology to Riddler.
I talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Par contre, ça, je sais pas où ça va, ça. Eh putain, mais gros, la chaise elle va me bloquer quoi, t'es sérieux? Il manque un truc que j'ai pas vu, c'est pas possible.
This door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got
Ah oui, ça c'est surtout possible mon cœur. Hein.
Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Attends. Dans le bon ordre. Attends, d'abord non, ça c'est le dernier, après il s'est cassé la gueule. Mais gros, pourquoi j'ai pris lui là? Je m'en bats les couilles. Mais lâche-le!
I feel like I keep hitting a wall.
Ah, je suis obligé de prendre le truc là.
These two things aren't connected. Fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Moi je cherche tellement compliqué, mais en fait c'est pas compliqué quoi.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers, and there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue.
Alors qui est commandé du bat cramé là?
Is the only way we're getting out.
Un bat au barbecue, allez c'est parti.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Là je pouvais rentrer soit moi ou mettre Gordon dedans. Je préfère que ce soit plus moi. J'ai pas envie qu'il meure Gordon.
Heat's rising, Batman.
Stop!
Excuse me. J'ai tourné dans le mauvais sens.
Buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game.
Du battement de cramé, voilà.
Getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Joe.
Wow. When you put it like that, let's win this game.
Ça se voit, elle résiste vachement à la chaleur, ton armure, hein. Mon cul.
Heat's rising, Batman.
Almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Ah, ta mère, ça m'a vraiment bousillé les oreilles, quoi. Oh non, frère. C'est lequel, gros? Et là, ils ont rien vu, c'est celui-là, non?
Damn it.
Ah non, c'est pas du tout celui-là. Mais gros, on peut pas passer le truc, non?
What the hell?
C'est lequel, le coffre?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Mais c'est laquelle? C'est lequel coffre? Il y en a 10 000, merde! Rien entendu. Rien. Mais t'es sérieux? Oh, je tourne, mais t'es sérieux que ça veut pas marcher? Je fais la touche, putain! Ah, il m'a cassé les couilles, là. Gros, j'ai pas racheté un jeu comme ça, là.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Ah, t'inquiète, mon cœur, je t'aime.
Now, for the
Ah putain,
love
ça m'avait
of
saoulé.
God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Turn yourself in while you still have the chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay? Not when you've just started earning my respect.
C'est Daniel en ce moment.
Get a handle on you, Batman.
Putain, j'ai encore le son dans les oreilles, quoi.
Gordon is one thing.
Ça m'a vraiment
What I
défoncé.
remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll see. Just know that there's a cost to doing business. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Okay, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see if the man who saves everyone is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Riddler loves playing mind games, Jim. This was one of them. Don't fall for it.
You expect me to buy that? You've never lied to me before. I don't like it. I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this?
J'ai menti.
Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
I already told you. It's a mind game to drive a wedge between us. Believe it or don't, Jim.
I just got this funny feeling. Well, I guess if it's your word against Riddler, there's only one option. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. I'm sorry. I guess Riddler's getting in my head after all. Batman. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. It sounded like he believed you, that Lucius Fox's death has nothing to do with the Batman. Still, Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it. He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
Oh putain.
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
Trésor, trésor, trésor.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of a signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Oh putain, je dois refaire le signal.
Batman? Dwayne?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Mais je sais, mais... Oh putain, mais gros...
Tiffany. Bruce. Tower. Enterprises. Bruce. Riddler.
Putain, c'est un jeu de...
Tiffany. Batman? Batman?
Putain, Tiffany, elle était où?
Tiffany.
No, that doesn't make
Mais il se fout
sense.
de ma gueule ou quoi?
Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Attends, je suis con.
Enterprises. Dwayne.
Ah non, d'accord. C'est moi qui ai rêvé.
Riddler. Tower. Bruce. Tiffany. 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 Tiffany.
That's a match.
Dwayne. The Sable. Bruce. Tower. Riddler.
Ah putain, elle va les retrouver les trucs.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce est là, il était où l'autre?
The Sable. Bruce. 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 Bruce.
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked on a Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word.
Le Joker, il m'aide. Beau travail pour Komori.
Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Oh, la musique, elle change quand c'est le Joker hein, qui me parle. Le petit selfie. C'est marrant, c'est mon fond d'écran maintenant. J'adore ce mec.
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you? Riddler's lieutenant.
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it. On the other hand...
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased.
Gros, en tant que Batman, je vais te le faire parler, je veux de la violence là. Je veux de la violence.
I'll talk to Eli. It'll be nice to catch up. Tell Waller I'm on my way.
Oh, Batman. Gordon's in briefing the deputy ops. I'm sure I'd want to know you were here. Waller's agency people commandeered the whole precinct.
Je suis désolé, c'est pas trop un jeu d'action, franchement.
They give you
désolé,
any trouble, I'll straighten them out. Running around like they own the place. They got no respect for the way we do things.
You have Eli Nabel in custody. Take me to him.
Nabel's my prisoner, not hers.
Says who?
Encore la femme de Suicide
Four of my
Squad.
agents went missing, including Agent Avesta. I don't have time for a pissing contest.
Your agents are missing?
We believe Riddler took them. If the body you found in his workshop is anything to go by, we don't have much time. Riddler warned us the last time we nearly caught him in Sudan. Said he'd hit back if we got too close.
Don't worry, Waller. We'll bring your agents back safe.
I appreciate the morale boost, Batman. But we have to find them first. Riddler's lieutenant hasn't given us a damn thing. I'm hoping you'll have better luck making him talk.
That's why I'm here.
Come on, then.
Ok, oui, avec moi il va parler.
The commissioner likes
Je lui fracasse toute sa gueule là et c'est bon, il parlera.
Gordon told me you talked to Riddler in the workshop. You say anything I should know?
I take it Gordon mentioned my connection to Lucius Fox.
Fox? No, he didn't. But now a lot of things make sense. Doesn't matter right now. We gotta put the screws on Nabel. You know, I saw what you did to Carmine Falcone last year. If you impaled a 60-year-old man on a spike of rebar, well, you'll know how to deal with this punk.
What's your point?
Use any means necessary.
Je peux l'empaler.
Comme
Comme dans la première saison, empaler un gars, je peux le faire. J'ai fait ça à ma manière, ouais, t'es galère les gars.
Talk. My way, not yours.
I don't care how you do it, as long as it gets done.
T'inquiète pas, il va parler. Je lui arrache les deux bras et c'est bon. Faut pas me saouler. Là. What?
Meet your new interrogator, Eli. I believe you two have met before.
Mais pourquoi il a peur? Il se met en PLS? Qu'est-ce qu'il a?
Get up and get in that goddamn chair. probably best to keep this off the record.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a? Il a peur?
Unless you prefer me to leave it on. If you're worried what Gordon might think.
Laisse-la éteinte, je vais faire du sale.
Keep it off.
Je vais faire du sale. Laisse-la éteinte.
Need anything else?
Y'a pas une tronçonneuse qui traîne là pour le faire parler? Appelez une ambulance pour il. Non, on appelle pas d'ambulance, gros. Ah, il pleure et tout, frère. Un pêcheur. Voilà, il va vachement plus pleurer, quoi, le pauvre. Gros, tu vas crever. Et elle regarde comme dans Suicide Squad. Elle fait pareil. Cooper, je vais te briser.
I want the Riddler, Eli. I will break you apart to get to him.
No, please, you don't have to do that.
Du sale, je suis Batman, du sale, je vais faire du sale, du hard.
So glad you're here.
C'est Batman, il va faire du hard. Pas moi.
These people.
Appelle la morgue.
They ran the cops off. But I heard about you. You'll keep them, keep her from killing me. Riddler said you had rules against that. Against killing.
Lui faire mal. Vas-y. Ah mais tu lui as cassé la main, gros. Ah, les doigts ils sont tordus et tout, frère.
Where is he, Eli?
I'm telling you, I can't do it. You don't know him. The only thing I'm more scared of than dying is pissing him off. You've seen his machines. He can hurt you in ways they don't got names for.
Lui faire mal. Allez. Aïe.
The only one getting.
You can't beat him. He can kill any one of us anytime he wants. One phone call, all those agency guys are dead.
He's talking about the signal, Bruce. He has no idea you protected the agent's phones.
There's no one that can save me if I cross him.
Next, we start on the legs.
Hurting me does nothing. There's no getting away from him. He can be anywhere with his signal.
Bruce, his fear of Riddler is too great. You have to get in his head somehow.
There's nothing you can do, Batman.
Le frapper jusqu'à ce qu'il parle, le duper avec le silence.
No, Eli.
Ta mère, je le défonce sa mère.
You are wasting my time. And I'm out of patience.
My goddamn cheekbone! Enough! Please, please. That's enough.
Eh, tu vas parler, ta mère. Il va bander, le gars. Frappe, éclate-lui la gueule. Ah mais merde, après il pourra plus parler, c'est con.
Where's he hiding?
He's on a ship. In Gotham Bay.
What ship?
The Lady of Dublin. He's launching the missiles there too.
What the hell, Batman? What have you done?
The Lady of Dublin.
What you did to him. How could you? How could you hurt him like that? Honestly, I can't see him recovering from head trauma like that.
Riddler has 4 of Waller's agents, Detective. We don't have the luxury of scruples when lives are at stake.
Scruples aren't a luxury. They're a necessity. They're what make us the good guys.
Je voulais le frapper encore, mais après il pourrait plus parler, quoi. Ou violence, madame. Parler, Putain.
You're a monster. Yeah. But he's my monster.
Elle est sérieuse? Oh la pute! Oh, on n'est pas dans God of War là ou quoi? MDR, ça m'a marqué, c'est impossible de streamer là. Ça m'a marqué que c'est impossible de streamer. Le jeu se fout de ma gueule. Tu te fous de ma gueule.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Je suis son monstre à l'autre. Non mais elle a cru que j'étais son monstre. On n'est pas dans God of War.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
Noise again, are we? Agent. What was your name? Blanc?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
Tu paries qu'il va voir le Joker en fait là ici. Il va voir le Joker, j'en suis sûr. Ou pas, je sais pas.
Then you'll see what this is all made of. You agency imbeciles really thought you could ensnare me. You and your boss wanna.
We found him.
She's about to regret her
Your interrogation of Riddler's man produced solid intelligence. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
The agency has a history.
A good spot for cover.
Your agency has been on my hands far too long. I'll give it to you. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean soon.
Don't want him raising an alarm. I'll move when he isn't looking.
Might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people think.
Careful.
I'm sure you can understand.
Ah, je suis pas discret moi, prévenez qu'il y a des QTE, j'avais pas la manette frère. Prévenir hein.
You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
Oh putain, je vais avoir un choix. Non, même pas. Non, moi j'aurais cru. C'est pas au moment pour les câlins, frère.
Hi. Are you all right?
Ah, je le sens très mal là.
Oh God, not more.
Bah j'aime bien mon cœur déjà, c'est magnifique, j'aime bien. J'ai hâte de voir le vrai final, le final quoi, j'ai hâte de voir.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Poor Eli held out longer than I expected, but I knew he'd give me up eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I hurt a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who saves people will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through.
Oh putain, c'est des
How
ennemis.
you'll
Allez,
handle
on
it
joue ton jeu,
all.
on joue ton jeu, on joue
Ask
ton
your
jeu.
questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate.
Ils
But
sont
I
obligés de
don't
faire
think
de la
the
merde.
agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
What?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Putain, c'est mieux de sauver plusieurs vies qu'une vie, quoi. Mais
Also,
putain.
completely
Soit c'est elle ou
self-evident.
soit c'est les autres. Il reste plus que 2 agents à sauver.
Blue and bleeding from the ears.
C'est mieux que je sauve les 2 autres.
Who
Non.
am I?
Putain.
I think he means me.
À part si je sauve le mec là qui est bien, les autres je le connais pas, les autres ils crèvent.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please, don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Oh my God. Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Pardon? J'ai pas compris. J'ai cliqué. Fallait pas cliquer? Ah mais t'es sérieux ou quoi? J'ai cliqué sur le gant, c'était pas ça, hein?
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
It's all armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
Definitely not you.
What are you doing? No! Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress... Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman. This can't be happening.
Coup de griffe, coup de pied, gros, coup de pied. Rien à battre. Dans la gueule. Voilà.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear.
Elle est devenue sourde. C'est trop beau mon cœur, j'aime vachement. C'est magnifique.
It's over, Riddler.
Derrière mon cœur. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Avesta suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around.
I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Oh putain, c'est le Joker qui a dû venir ici. Oh, c'est le Joker qui contrôlait la mystère. Bien joué, bien joué.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Putain, c'était son plan depuis le début, quoi. J'aurais pas cru que c'était lui, quoi.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. I hope it was worth it, Batman.
Worth it?
Riddler's a damn corpse. We got an agent bleeding from the years. We're not getting a shred of usable testimony out of Eli Nabel. Not after you beat him half to death in my custody. You went behind my back with Waller and buried the investigation in the process. This is beyond the goddamn pale. What were you thinking? How could you undermine me like that?
I'm sorry, Jen. I didn't mean for this to happen.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. The trust between us, it's gone. Our partnership is over. No more sharing evidence. No more squad car backup. The GCPD can't support you anymore.
You're being unreasonable, Gordon. You need my help protecting Gotham.
If what happened at the precinct is protecting Gotham, I want no part of it. I just want to know how we got to such a messed up place.
You're supposed to be the one with the answers, Commissioner. Way I see it, Batman took initiative getting a confession from Nabel. You, on the other hand, Gordon, well, you've been 2 steps behind Riddler from the start.
That is not fair.
This mess here, that's on you. Batman's had his priorities straight, but you...
Now wait a damn minute.
Your stonewalling the agency has screwed us all.
This is my fault, and mine alone. It's not fair to let Gordon take the blame.
Now you side with me. Don't do me any favors, Batman. I can look after myself.
Do as he asks. Right now, we need doers, not complainers. Consider it a kindness I don't just straight up get you demoted. Now leave us alone. We have sensitive case details to discuss.
You two deserve each other.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
Harleen Quinzel.
Psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum.
Alias Harley
She's very
Quinn.
elusive.
Harley.
Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
What? Pardon? D'où elle me connaît? C'est qui la pute qui a balancé? Ah, choqué. Je suis choqué. Traumatisme. Collaborative. Putain. Furieuse. Ok, elle est vachement furieuse contre moi, quoi. Trahison. Ravi. Vengeance. Ah, putain. Ah, le mot de la fin, quoi. Ça m'a dé... Putain, j'aurais pas dû travailler avec elle. Je le sens pas. Bon, ben voilà. Vous voulez qu'on passe à un autre jeu ou pas? Comme j'ai pas les autres épisodes, là, pour l'instant, j'ai que le premier épisode. On fait quoi? On passe sur un autre jeu? Ou on s'arrête? Passe. Bah alors on va se retrouver juste pour un petit épisode sur un autre jeu alors. Un petit épisode tranquille et puis voilà. Allez. À tout de suite. Je relance direct.